He didn't want us to read this book, so he taught us about a God too high and a devil too low. He taught us about a devil under the ground, some fellow with some red pantyhose and a pitchfork that would stick you and jilt you under the ground and would burn you in an eternal flame of fire or a barbecue pit, and you would never burn up. So we were looking for a devil under the ground. We were looking for a devil under the ground, but looking up in the sky for God to come out of the sky. Jesus had already corrected that, but since we couldn't read, we didn't know Jesus had corrected it. Jesus said, stop looking for heaven up in the sky. Jesus said, the kingdom is within you. Where's the kingdom? Where is it? You can be stronger than that. Ain't no white folks in here. Where's the kingdom? The kingdom is within you. So if the kingdom is within you, then common sense would tell a fool that the king must be on his throne of glory inside of you in the kingdom.
That's right.
The Spirit of God is in us. The Spirit of holiness is upon us. But we have been born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Born in the sin of the white man's world and shaped after the wicked way of the white man's world. And so we are born in sin and shaped after the iniquity of the white man. And so he gives us the book, but he doesn't give us the understanding of the book. And our preachers graduate from the theological seminaries. And when they graduate from these theological cemeteries, where the true knowledge of God is buried in the seminary, the true knowledge of Jesus is buried in the seminary. And so the preacher comes up from the cemetery and teaches us a pie in the sky doctrine. And we can't get nothing until after we die. So he and the white man have everything right here on this earth while they live. So this book, we have to be careful with it. This book helped to enslave us, but this book can liberate us. This book, the Bible, is a roadmap to our liberation and salvation if properly understood. This book, the Bible, is a key to unlock the mind and heart of the black man and black woman. But we need someone to take us in the book. We need some to give us a proper understanding of the book. Because if we don't get a proper understanding, then this book will continue to be the graveyard of the black man and black woman. And we will never come up until we come up with supreme wisdom from the pages of this book and understand that we're walking in this book, on the pages of this book, fulfilling scripture every day, every minute, every second. We're walking on the pages of the Bible. Right now, scripture is being fulfilled before your very eyes, right in Harlem, right in the Bronx, right in Brooklyn, all over New York and all over America and the world. This book, the headlines of the world, can be read straight from this book, the Holy Bible. But you must have guidance. There must be someone to teach me. There must be someone to teach these ministers. There must be someone to teach you. Otherwise, this book will continue to help tighten the chains that are on our brains. Since the white man has released them from our wrists and ankles, he must have chains now on the brain. Many of our people are locked up in the churches. And the church has become an ice house that has frozen the minds and the brains of our people. And many of the preachers have become ice makers. Yes, they are progressive pastors, progressive preachers. Yes, there are those who are actually feeding the flock and who will go out front, as Jesus said, as the good shepherd would do, to protect the flock. But there are those who are also helping the white man to eat the flock. And they are fleecing the flock. And so the scripture says, woe be unto the pastors who have destroyed and scattered my sheep. So today, as we finish part 2 of Babylon, America, 6 666. The mark of the beast from the book of Revelation. Most preachers don't want to go in the book of Revelation. They don't understand Revelation. Even though revelation means at the root of it to reveal. For some reason it just hasn't been revealed to Reverend Porkchop yet. He just hasn't gotten to the root meaning of the book. Last Sunday we talked about Mystery Babylon. The Bible in Revelation speaks of a mystery Babylon who would be considered the mother of whores and harlots, and all of the nations of the earth would have drunk from the wine of the fornication of her nation. And it says that her ships would sail the high seas. And all of the nations would have intercourse with her. Intercourse with her, and they would fornicate with her, and they would all be found with disease. And it says not only would this nation be a rich and a mighty and a great and a powerful nation called Mystery Babylon, but it would also have in the midst of it some slaves that didn't belong to Babylon. And these slaves would come into Babylon and they would have their original name. When they would come in, their names would be Hananiah, Azariah, Mishael, and Daniel. They would have original names in their original language, in their original mother tongue, from their motherland. But their names would be changed from Hananiah, Azariah, Mishael, and Daniel, and they would be given the names of their slave masters, and they would wear slave names, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And even Daniel's name would be changed, and they would give him the name Belshazzar. I'm telling you that this is a mystery Babylon, and a mystery the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says a mystery is something that has not been unraveled, has not